Hey, stars, it's me, Shot a Star, and I'm back. Yes, I know it's the same day. This is just in the evening. That was from this morning. Thank you for the phone calls that I received. Thank you for the support and the kind words. Um, Listen, since I started this channel, people that know me was is like, well, we want to see the real you. Well, guess what? That was the real me. Um, a part of me. I'm very sensitive at times. Um, You know what? Listen, I'm never too grown and too old to get my feelings hurt. Um, and sometimes just it's just disappointing. Sometimes, you know, people don't know how to be there for you. People don't know how to support you. Um, it's very disappointing. And, um, it's a tough pill to swallow when you realize that some people don't have your back. They just don't. Listen, as you see my background, let me move this mic out, my picture. As you can see, my background is some pictures I told you I took from my friend's penthouse on Saturday. We went to visit a friend on Saturday. Thank you, Nikki, again. And I got some beautiful pictures. This is the view from her penthouse. Let me get out your way for a minute. Let me see. Like, this is just another view. So for the next few videos, you'll be seeing new pictures, and I'm going to use them. They're nice to me. They're nice summer pictures and something different, right? Okay. So yeah, so from what is being reported tonight, that's another reason why I'm doing this show. I needed to put out a real video for you guys for tonight. And apparently what they're saying is, give me one second, let me get this right because yeah, this is okay. So apparently, like I was saying, just saying that Elon Musk is apparently allegedly leaving the Trump administration. It says Elon Musk leaving Trump administration, White House officials say. And I can understand why things didn't work out quite the way he thought it was going to work out. I don't know. I don't know. And I think that he thought that Mr. Trump was going to be more of a mouthpiece and that he was going to be the one running for. Listen, no shade. I don't know. But what it states is billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk is leaving the Trump administration after leading a tumultuous efficiency drive during which he unpinned several federal agencies but failed to deliver the generational savings he had sought after. Right. And apparently it's true as of tonight. The White House is stating on Wednesday night that it was accurate that Musk is leaving the administration and his offboarding will begin tonight. Musk earlier on today took to his social media platform X to thank President Donald Trump as his time as a special government employee with the Department of Government Efficiency draws to an end. Sure, girl, bye. Anyway, his departure was quick and unceremonious, as you thought. Whatever. So yeah, so Elon, as of tonight, is going to no longer be part of this new administration or Donald Trump's administration anymore. So I don't know. I don't. It didn't work out for him. I can definitely tell you that it did not work out. Well, what else? Well, since we're talking about Trump. This man, I tell you, are you aware that this man is trying to how can I say? Give me one second, people. Trump is ordering a 4-year-old. She's critically ill. She's here in the United States receiving treatment, right? And Trump has ordered a critically ill 4-year-old Mexican girl to leave the country. She could pass away within days, experts say. Her doctors state that it says that the 4-year-old, they said the mother and the 4-year-old was granted temporarily humanitarian permission to enter the US in 2023 due to a life-threatening condition that, the 4-year-old is suffering with. And she's here being treated, but Mr. Trump wants her gone. He doesn't care. He wants her unplugged and he wants her sent back to Mexico. And the doctors are stating that she could pass away within days without this particular treatment. So I wanted to let you know what your president is up to now. Now, with everything that's going on and all that's going on, he wants to deport a mother and a 4-year-old who's here receiving treatment for a critical illness. She's 4, Mr. Trump. She's 4. Relax. She's not robbing banks. She's not attacking anyone. Relax. She's 4. 4. All of 4. Just 4. Well, since we're speaking about the presidency, let's speak about the Secret Service. Are you guys aware that 2 Secret Service agents got into a fist fight in front of Barack Obama's Washington home? Yeah. Well, apparently, if you don't know, unless this changed, but so I'll say allegedly, but from what I know, um, former presidents and former first ladies get lifetime security from coverage from the Secret Service. Their children, I believe, it's like maybe a month or 2 after you leave office, but after that, but the president, from what I understand, allegedly, this is how it used to be. Um, if any former president and the first lady will receive lifetime security detail. And I don't know if this was his detail or I don't know if this is Barack's detail or Michelle's detail. Because remember, they're 2 separate people. They don't have the same security. She has her detail, and I say that because okay, let's get into it and I'll tell you. Secret Service suspends agents caught fighting outside of Obama's home. Unacceptable. Okay. And I mean, I saw the video. It's on social media. I'm not going to show it. The video is like 7 to 10 seconds, and they are really getting it in to be really, really real with you, right? And so what's being said is 2 Secret Service agents have been suspended after they were caught on camera fighting outside former President Barack Obama's home. Now, what the reason I said I don't know if this is part of Michelle's security detail or if it's from Barack's security detail, because these were 2 women agents. And I don't know if Barack has women agents, but Michelle would definitely have women agents. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Um, they said footage of the 2 female Secret Service agents brawling outside of Obama's home went viral on social media. And yeah, the incident reportedly took place around 2:30 a.m. last Wednesday, with one of the women calling for a supervisor to come to the scene immediately before I whoop this girl's ass. So this is one Secret Service person calling for a supervisor to come to the scene before she whoops this other agent's ass. Okay, it's going down in DC. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that because I'm sure it's happened before. We're human beings. We disagree with people. Things get out of hand. Things happen, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think we'll hear anything else about it. I don't know. They're suspended and it's under investigation, and I guess we'll hear. I guess it is. I don't think we'll hear about it again because it's somewhat of an embarrassment for them. The Secret Service is, yeah, they're up there. They're supposed to be somewhat elite, so they're not just like the police department. So yeah, I'm sure that it's a huge embarrassment for them for this to have happened. Okay. So I remember telling you guys last just a few stories ago that um I think it was a toddler that fell off of a balcony off of the 15th floor, and they fell into the bushes and they only broke their leg, I believe, allegedly. This is a story I told you a couple of stories ago. Well, And I was telling you guys that how blessed that toddler was to fall 15 stories and to only break an arm or a leg, allegedly. Well, this one girl falls to unalived from third floor at sleepover in Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. Right? This is a little girl. Her name is Aria Labu, and she's of Southbridge, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. Well, let's get to the story a little bit. And this is why I was saying when the other little child fell 15 stories, and I said that it was something on that child's life. There's a reason that they have 15 stories and only break an arm or a leg. Unheard of. Like I said to you then, what was those bushes that that baby fell into? Postopedic? Three postopedic, super king size. Like, what was these bushes made of? Cotton? No, I'm just joking. Just listen, it's been a long day. I'm just trying to get it there, right? Okay, so apparently this 12-year-old girl was over at a sleepover with friends. So she wasn't even at home. She was actually at a sleepover at someone else's house. And apparently somehow she allegedly fell out of a third floor window and was unalived. Um, so sorry for a family. When things like this happen, and this is a fear, I don't even think that if I had children, that I would even allow my son or daughter, it doesn't matter the sex, to go to sleepovers anymore. I don't know if parents really allow that as much with all the SAN and just weirdness and crazy people. You would trust your child over at someone's house. It would have to be very special circumstances. I would have to know the parents, like we would have to have partied. Okay, we have to know each other, and even that, I don't know because you never know people. Okay, um, yeah, this is very, very sad. I feel bad. But like I said to you guys when I told the other story, that other toddler fell 15 stories. And that's why I said that's unheard of. 15 stories and only broken arm or leg and still here to, wow. Okay. Well, United Airline, those of you that travel United Airline, I'm sure that you're aware that even if you're flying domestic, definitely flying domestic, you have to be at the airport normally 30 minutes before departure, meaning you can run through them airport doors. Long as it's 30 minutes before your departure, you can still check in. Well, that's no longer the case. Um, United Airlines is implementing a change to its check in policy that could leave passengers stranded. Starting on June 3rd, next week, people, passengers traveling with United, I'm sorry, must check in 45 minutes before departure time, regardless of whether they're checking a bag or not. Now, the other one was 30 minutes if you wasn't checking a bag. If you was just checking in and you had a carry-on and they let you go to the gate and you will be able to board your plane. Now they're changing their rules to 45 minutes if you're checking a bag or not. You still need to be there 45 minutes because I know that when you fly international, we are there, what, 2 to 3 hours before. But yeah, now you flying domestic, no matter where you're going, you have to be there 45 minutes if you're flying with United Airline. If you're flying with United Airline, you need to be there 45 minutes. Just thought there's something you needed to know. A lot of people are traveling. I'm personally not. A lot of people are going on vacation. I'm personally not. But have at it. I'm not going to stop giving you um the news. Okay, now this one is a little strange, and let's get into this one a little bit, right? Now, this happened in Queens, New York, and apparently, um, okay, I'm going to tell you this, read the thing, and then I'm going to tell you what I think is weird about this story. And there's a few things I find weird about this story. Okay, it says New York City 1 month old fatally mauled by family puppy while parents slept. Okay, remember that. Remember that part. So I'm going to take this off the screen, right? And we are going to talk about this because I have read. a couple of articles on this particular story, right? First thing, this is going to be the first one. And this is nothing funny or what, but this is just what I personally found weird with the story. Okay. It states a 1 month old fatally mauled by family puppy. I don't know what kind of dog it was. They didn't say what kind of dog it was. But this happened while the baby slept in between the mom and the stepdad, the 1 month old. Um, the baby was mauled, the 1 month old, and two things I found weird. The baby was sleeping in between the mom and the stepdad, right? Keep that in mind. You didn't hear the baby crying. The baby was being attacked. You didn't hear the baby crying. You didn't hear the dog growling. Because what he did to the baby, I'm not going to report to you, but it was horrific. And for the baby to be laying in between his mom and his stepdad. That was the first thing I found weird. What was they sleeping on? Sleeping pills? And when do you put a 1 month old baby in between two grown adults? Wasn't the fear always that one adult would roll over on the baby or something like that? I always remember that. And I don't even have kids. Okay, I digress. Now, that was weird that it happened while laying in between the two adults. This dog attacked and unalived this baby. And like I said, I can't even tell you what he did. They explain what the dog did to the baby, but I won't tell you. Okay. Um, my second thing that I found very weird with this story was it said 1 month old lying between the baby's mom and stepdad. Now keep in mind the baby is 1 years old. So where did the stepdad come in? Don't that seem like it's a story within itself? A 1 month old. So she carried her baby just allegedly 9 months. Now her baby is home for 1 month. And he's home with the mom and the stepdad. I'll let it sink in a little bit because I figured it would be the mom and the dad. But somewhere in between that month, the dad was and the stepdad came in. I don't know. I thought it was weird. And I've read more than one article, and they all state the mom or the mother and the stepfather or the stepdad. So I don't know, but that to me, I don't know. Am I crazy? Let me know. A 1 month old is sleeping between his mom and stepdad. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Nevertheless, another story coming out of Queens. They buck wild in Queens, ain't they? Yeah. Okay. Um, this was two teenagers, one 13 and one 16, right? Went to a park to play basketball. Well, teens attacked two girls with bat and also shaves 16-year-old's head in New York City park assault. They consider this vile and inhumane. Okay. So that's the story. Now I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, you ready? A group of teens brutally beat two girls in a Queens park with a baseball bat and even shaved the head of one of the victims in a horrific caught on video attack that a relative said she felt like it was an attempted like execution, like out of nowhere. Okay, so the two teams that were playing basketball, one was 13, one was 16, and their friends, they were playing basketball in a Flushing Park around 6 p.m. on May 2nd, when a group of older kids approached and began an argument. At least four 17-year-olds and one 16, so that's five people on top of beating two girls with baseball bats and shaving one of their heads. Now, they didn't say if the four 17-year-olds and the one 16-year-olds were boys or girls. I'm not sure, but we know that they attacked two girls. Don't know what that's about. How crazy is that? So what they did was they came into this park, started an argument with these two girls, one 13, one 16. This is four 17-year-olds and one 16, five people. They drugged them off to a wooded area and beat them with the baseball bat and then shave one of their heads while recording this and posted it on social media. Brain dead. Can we say brain dead? Can we say that? Brain unalive? Like, what is wrong with you? So you're going to attack somebody, shave one of their heads, videotape it, record it, and then post it on your social media. Let that sink in. Like, really? This is what's happening. I've had one whole day. I am so tired, people, but I was determined to bring you some stories. Okay, so we're always aware of California, Compton, right? And Dr. Dre, Grammy Award winning rapper and producer Dr. Dre, right? Well, I'm going to bring this up. Compton has a new school. Actually, they have a new $200 million school. Okay, Compton High School unveils new 200 million state-of-the-art campus. Receives $10 million gift from Dr. Dre. Grammy Award-winning rapper and producer Dr. Dre donated $10 million towards this $200 million school, a new high school for Compton. Dr. Dre officially opened the new Compton High School campus, a $200 million state-of-the-art facility with a ribbon cutting ceremony. He donated, Lord, $10 million for a performing arts center, which will be used for various programs and classes. And what can you say about that? We are aware allegedly that Dr. Dre at one point was supposed to be a billionaire, but then they said that it was something like 700 million, 800 million. Look, 700, 800 million, a billion, it's all the same to me. Okay. Real talk. So for him to donate 10 million, sure, it may be a drop in the bucket from him, but it's something that he didn't have to do. And the fact that he is from Compton and went to the school, like, I mean, absolutely. What can you say? Great job, Dr. Dre. And I mean, you say, oh, he could, the thing is, oh, he could have caved more, or oh, he should have did this, or he should have did that. Regardless of whatever you think, the man donated $10 million towards um, a school, a campus to help children in Compton. And for Compton to have a $200 million school, from what I understand, is on like 31 acres. This is some school campus. You know what I mean? Hey, are you guys aware of that Ja Rule oldest daughter recently got married? Well, here we go. Ja Rule tearfully walks daughter down the aisle. Um, he still looks the same, but they look almost the same height. It looks like it's an outside ceremony. I'm not quite sure of where it took place. I didn't really get into it, but I found it interesting because at one point during this time, rappers seemed to be going left and right, being unalive left and right. They were passing away, having babies. So to have a rapper be around as long as Ja Rule, to actually see his daughter get married, that doesn't happen with all these rappers. Most of them don't get to see their kids' 10th birthday. Some of them, quite a few of them. You know what I mean? So to have one that actually got to walk his daughter down the aisle is special. It has to be. Has to be. It says Ja Rule proudly escorted his oldest daughter, Brittany, down the aisle in a tearful wedding moment. The heartfelt moment was captured on video and revealed a softer side of the rapper, known for his gritty lyrics and tough persona. Right? Well, Ja Rule's daughter, Brittany Akins marries longtime boyfriend Tevin Akins. Wait a minute. No, get into this. Her last name doesn't change as much. Ja Rule daughter's Brittany Akins marries longtime boyfriend Tevin Akins. One is Atkins, one is Akins. Anyway, it is what it is. I just noticed that rereading the story just now. Listen, I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. Um, I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to be me. You guys say, "Oh, you want to see more," but that was part of me. I'm very sensitive. I take things very serious. I like to support, and I love to be supported. Um, I'm the type of person. If my partner is having a disagreement and something happens while we're out, right? If he's right or wrong, I got his back. If he's wrong, we'll discuss it. It'll be some ride home, or we'll discuss it when we get home. But I'm not that type of person to turn around and disrespect you. No, my job is to support you and help protect you. We'll deal with whatever the situation is later. Support is very, very important. And sometimes it's just hurtful when things don't go the way you think that they should or would. Listen, I love you guys. I want you guys to be in the know. I want you guys to be aware. I want you to love on each other. I want you to check on that strong friend. I told you earlier, um, I need you guys to check on your strong friends because listen, most of us are only human. Most of us are only human. And when you think we have it all together is when we don't have it all together, and you never know what people are going through. I went through a breakdown. Really, it was an awakening for me. It was something that was building on me for quite a while, um, and it came to a head. And that's what it is. I'm not apologizing for it. I'm sorry, not sorry. You guys want to see the real me. Um, I often say that the internet is not a real place. Social media isn't a real place. People can be anybody that they want to be behind the keyboard and behind the screen. So you can't really trust anything of it, but trust and believe there are a few of us out there that will give you true and actual reality. I don't have to come on and tell you my business and tell you who my issues are with and give out names. I don't. But it's just a testament to give it a second thought. Just because a person is smiling doesn't mean they're happy. Just because a person seems like they're all right doesn't necessarily mean that they're all right, you know? But again, I want you to be intentional and I love you guys and I hope to see you guys pretty soon. Okay? Have a great night.